got a performance-inspired explosive pre-workout. Let's see how it is. Hey, it's Bryon Lape back with reviews you can use, and here we have from Mark Wahlberg and his associates the performance-inspired brand explosive pre-workout energy igniter formula. And you might be wondering, why do I already have some poured? Because I did a whole review and I forgot to start the camera. Fortunately, I'm not done with it yet, and we're going to try and rehash what I said before. So the specifics of it: we have 3 grams of arginine, 3 grams of creatine monohydrate. Be mindful of that if it bothers your stomach. 2.5 grams of beta-alanine, and it's gluten-free. Explosive energy, stamina and focus, powerful muscle pump complex. I never get a powerful muscle pump from any of these. The only thing I really notice is the ones that work for me well. It takes a lot more reps to get my lactic acid buildup where it really starts to hurt. Mixes easily and tastes great. Well, the mixability is about a 6 and out of 10, and I'm going to put that on for mostly the creatine monohydrate. Great taste is a bit of a misgiving. Now granted, this is an all-natural product, so you can't compare it against stuff that have massive artificial flavors. Grapeseed extract, trans resveratrol, which I don't know what that is. This is pre-workout with, and B12. Other things that aren't listed, so we've talked about arginine and 2.5, okay, we did beta-alanine, 175 milligrams of caffeine from green tea. Has chlorine, 100 milligrams, grapeseed extract, has 50 milligrams, and trans resveratrol, 30 milligrams. On this too, but this is interesting. So it's a 22 and a half gram scoop. If I remember correctly, this was like 40 some odd dollars for this container. It's 30 servings, so there's your scoop size. It says on here to take full strength for explosive energy and endurance, or half strength to provide focus and energy. Do not use. So I have actually a couple times used a half a scoop or less in the morning when I was feeling groggy when I wasn't working out, and it does seem to kind of help with that, with a little bit of focus. So the 175 milligrams of caffeine is about in the middle of the road with a lot of these. I have seen some as high as 300. I think we're starting to get away from that. We're starting to get other factors to give the energy as opposed to the caffeine. You're also starting to layer the caffeine with different sources that your body reacts differently to. Some really quickly, some take longer, so you get kind of this ramp up and it levels out and then slowly tapers off. You don't want that caffeine spike and then crash on the backside. 4 grams of sugar, 30 milligrams of niacin, and there you go. So flavor-wise, to me, this is about a 6. It's not great, but it's not bad. Well, maybe a 7. I gotta do it in the all-natural realm, as the dogs play with a towel, washcloth. So there's a bit of fruit punch in there, and it again, because that creatine monohydrate mixability, because creatine monohydrate doesn't mix very well in water at all, is kind of, to me, it's like the 6. I've seen worse, but if you put it in a shaker bottle and every few sips you just give it a good shake, you might have to put a tiny bit in the bottom to rinse out the bottom part of it, but not very much. And because it's not, this stuff is now starting to take effect on me, because we did this a few minutes ago and I messed up the camera, so it didn't record crap. All right, so I'm going to stop the camera now, finish this up, and get down to the gym and get my deadlifts. Today it's heavy deadlift day, so we're doing squats to warm up the legs, overhead presses, standing overhead presses, and then deadlifts. So that's my push and my pull, and then I'll be home and give a report of how good this works for a heavy routine like that. All right, so we're doing kind of a 5x5 routine. All right, thank you very much, and we'll see you in a while. All right, I finally cooled down enough from my workout. Had a decent workout. My deadlifts have been struggling. I hit like 255 a couple of years ago, and then I got injured, and then it has been an uphill battle ever since, as the dogs were barking at people. So I hit 225 by 5 today, which was decent. I had to use my gloves, but overall this is okay. Now, it's not as good as some of the other pre-workouts that I've done reviews for on this channel. I think Lit is much better. That's enough, doggies. But this is an all-natural product. So you got to kind of weigh that with some things that have some better flavors because they're more artificially flavored. This also has creatine, monohydrate, and caffeine. So you have 3 grams. Be mindful of that. The caffeine's going to, at least for me, is a diuretic, and then the creatine is supposed to pull more water in your muscles. So with this, I think this is in part why I don't get the full benefit, because I have caffeine is such a diuretic for me. Without the caffeine, this might be better, or with the caffeine for energy, but without the creatine, and I took creatine, let's say, later in the day or something like that, might be a better choice for me. So overall, it's about a 7 out of 10, but it is a little on the expensive side, but I have tried better ones, better tasting ones. So performance, so it's like a 6.5. It's about a 6 out of 10 on flavor, 7 on performance, and so it's like a 6.5 what it averages out to be. It's not highly mixable, but you know, it could be worse. So it's kind of middle of the road with a little bit higher price tag, but you're kind of paying because of the all-natural ingredients and no sugars and all that other stuff. So there you go. So have you tried this on your workouts? You like it, not like it? Let me know in the comments below, and we will see you. Goodbye. The other take was great, and then I messed up. Are you two done? Yeah, so as soon as I'm done recording, then you stop growling at each other, of course. All right, I gotta be moving. I'm getting a bit hyper.